Genya Ravan gig was through a guy named Bobby Chen.
Okay.
Bobby Chen was our original drummer, and Genya was basically retired like since like the late 70s.
Yeah, she after 10-wheel drive and she had a few hits.
Right, but she came back and she asked Bobby to put the band together, and he did, and he asked me to do it, and he put like a terrific band together. And we were playing at the Cutting Room the last Tuesday of every month, 2005, for like 2 years, like every month on Tuesday. It ran its course. You know, she did very well from that moment. Like from that point on, she did a radio show. She's still doing it. They made a movie about her. I forget what it's called, but she wrote a book. In my case, you know, I was able to parlay that gig into some, you know, minor gains for myself. Like there's a lot of luminaries in the audience, you know.
She's a rock and roll legend.
Every gig, somebody was there to meet, and I met Ken Dashow, you know, from Q104.3. And I spoke with him, and you know, I gave him my DVD that I made. You know, he had Breakfast with the Beatles, right? So I told him I recorded a 10-minute medley on 12-string bass with Van, your friend Van Romain.
Yeah, Van Romain, yeah.
So he was interested to hear, and I just gave it to him. You know, so I thought nothing of it. I thought, like, you know, maybe I'll get a call and he'll say, like, give me like $500 and I'll play it. I didn't know. You know what? Somebody, like a month after that, I got a call from somebody, and they said, put on Q104.3. And I'm like, why? Because Ken Dashow was going to play your something from your DVD. And he did. I couldn't believe it.
Wow.
He just, and I, you know, profusely thanked him after that, because I wasn't used to people, you know, doing stuff like that, because it's not very prevalent, at least in my experience. You know, most of the things that I've done, anything I've done, were actually not through other bass players. Like I was telling the guy who runs the kid Andrew outside that whatever gigs I was recommended for or did were like to tenor sax players. It's kind of strange, but Ken did that for me just because he wanted to help me out.
Wow,
you know, it was pretty cool. I would say the Genya gig was the best thing that I did, because it was the most high visibility. But not only that, she was very appreciative of my playing. Like, I would do things on the gig or whatever, and she'd always look back and like note that she dug it. I didn't really get that from a lot of guys. Like, I'd be playing my ass off, and I would be like, how come they're not acknowledging this? You know, but with her, she was very receptive, you know, and when she gave me the nickname of Glue. That was my name, Glue, because I was the glue that held the band together, which was pretty cool, you know.